Hello everyone. I hope your day or night is going super lovely. So for today's video, this is a bit impromptu. I didn't plan to make this video. However, I did go thrifting today and I figured that I would share some of the things that I purchased. I don't think I've ever filmed a thrifty haul, and I love watching videos like that. Of course, I feel like she's the legend of thrift hauls. It would be Southern Sounds ASMR. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. She's amazing, and I feel like she has this sort of like QVC ambiance about her where she can literally just sell you coal and you're gonna want to buy it because she describes things so eloquently and so gentle, and I just eat all of that up. So I don't know if I could be as eloquent as her or as detailed as her, but I'm still going to share what I got today, and I'm going to talk in a soft spoken manner. I haven't done a soft spoken video in a very long time, but yeah, I got a bunch of stuff and I can't wait to put everything away and start kind of, decorating things and moving things around. And I knew that if I didn't film this video today, that I wouldn't film this video at all. And I got some pretty cool stuff, so I definitely think sharing the big stuff would be the best route. Okay, so I am a crazy lamp lady. I will admit, I love finding vintage lamps, and I guess it works perfectly for the home that I purchased because my home doesn't have much ceiling lights, so therefore I need a lot of lamps. And I have a ceiling lamp in my kitchen. I have a chandelier in my entryway, and I have a ceiling light in both of my bathrooms. But I think that's it. In the boiler room. Yeah. So I need a lot of lamps, a lot of lights. And I found some good ones, I must say. There's one that wants to say hello already, so we will start with this lamp. And I tend to purchase most of my secondhand items from Savers. I find that I get the best deals, especially where I'm from, because a Salvation Army and Goodwill, they tend to overprice their things. I feel like I'm walking into like an antique store, and antique stores are pretty pricey, and a lot of the times they know their stuff. They know what is worth money and what isn't worth money, so you'll see those high prices. But yeah, my Salvation Army and my Goodwill, they tend to do their research when it comes to their items, so it's very rare that you find something that's not overpriced, or if you are a picker and you want to make profit, it's very hard to make profit in those places. So sometimes I like to buy things so I can resell, and sometimes I just purchase them because I like them and they go with my style. So okay, so this one is from Savers. I basically just went to Savers and Goodwill, but I do have one pretty cool find that I got at Salvation Army for a very good price. So okay, so this is the first lamp. It is a glass lamp with a brass stand. It is very, very heavy. And I got this for $10. I believe the lampshade doesn't belong with this particular lamp. It is a new lampshade, I want to say. So yeah, this lampshade is like a satin or sateen. And it's just white. It's not an off-white or anything like that. And everything is in pretty good condition. I don't need any electric work with this lamp, which is always something that I'm looking for. Unless it's a lamp that I know that it's worth fixing and I could then resell it and make profit, then I'll probably invest in getting it fixed. But other than that, I just rather find a lamp that is already in good condition, in which this one is. And I feel like the shape of this lamp is sort of like a pineapple. So I don't know, that's just me, but it's definitely giving me pineapple vibes. So yeah, that's the first lamp that I got. So the next lamp that I got is for my daughters. It's going to go really nicely in their room. And I love lamps like this, where you can pretty much put anything in here. You just unscrew it, and then you could take out the seashells and maybe put potpourri or rose petals, and you can turn it into something more shabby chic. You can, put lace on the bottom. You can do a lot with this lamp. You can definitely upcycle it and turn it into something a little more spectacular. However, I am going to be using this as is. I do find that the colors in the seashells really complement the neutral colors that are going on in my daughter's room. So there's that. I like that you also get a lampshade. Sometimes these lamps at secondhand shops, they don't come with a lampshade, and that's always a bummer, especially when the lamp itself is really beautiful. But this one comes with a lampshade, and it's all wrapped in plastic, so it's pretty new. So good deal for $5. Got this at Goodwill. Really happy with it, and no electric problems, so it's ready to go. This next lamp is absolutely stunning, and Jose actually found this lamp, so kudos to Jose. He spotted this one, and I got this at Zavers, so it's pretty massive. But this is the lamp. It's huge, guys. So here are the details. It's kind of oil lamp inspired, I guess, like an oil lamp glass. And the base to this is just stupendous. Look at that. Look at all that detail. Oh my goodness. And the lampshade is humongous, to say the least. And it has this really pretty gold trimming to it, which makes it very regal. I don't know if this lampshade goes with this particular lamp. It very well could be the original. I don't know. But I like it though. I really do like it. And the trimming is also at the top as well. I love this sound. this was $15, $14.99, but rounding that off, 15. And yeah, this was at Savers. So beautiful, beautiful piece. I love the floral detail and the opalescent sheen. The flowers are gorgeous. Colors of pink, light blue, mustard, green, and gold. It also has this detailing here, which you see this detailing a lot in milk glass or also oil lamps as well. So let me know what you guys think about this piece. I am just so obsessed with it. I think $15 was a pretty good deal for this particular piece, and I love having a ton of like different lamps. I like having a eclectic collection, and this is definitely a statement lamp for sure, along with the shade, of course. So you guys are probably sick and tired of lamps right now, but I have one more lamp, and I think this is the piece of the resistance. Yes, even more so than the one that I just showed you. I know, shocker, shocker. So this one I got at Salvation Army, and funny story. So I am redecorating the basement, which is where I am right now. A lot of you guys say it looks like someone like trapped me in a stable. It's pretty bare. We moved into this place with not a lot of stuff, which is good and bad. So it's been fun collecting things here and there, and figuring out what you want to make of the space. So I want this to be very boho, like bohemian themed, and so that's kind of the theme that I'm going with. So I went to the Salvation Army here in the city in which I live in, and it's not the best Salvation Army, not because of the prices, just because I live in a small town, and so there's not too much, good finds. I really rarely ever find anything, and I decided to just go there today, just on a whim. So when I went to the Salvation Army today, I didn't really find anything except for one lamp that I completely fell in love with, and Jose didn't have the same love for this particular lamp, and so I just passed on it, seeing that I got a couple lamps today anyways. But I kept thinking about the lamp. Anyways, I went over to my mom's, and she was like, oh hey, I went over to the Salvation Army the other day and I found this lamp that just called your name, but I didn't pick it up because I wasn't sure if you would be interested in it, but I feel like it falls in the theme of bohemian. And I was like, is it this lamp? And she's like, yeah, that's the one. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just saw that lamp today. I love it. And Jose was just like, really? You guys have the worst taste. And she's like, is it still there? And I'm like, yeah, it's still there. And so she's like, well, let's go get it. And so I was literally just there. But we went back, and they kind of looked at me like I was crazy, but my mom ended up getting me the lamp, and this is the lamp. Here it is. It is a macrame lamp, and I know it's not for everyone. I know that, but I love it, and I feel like it definitely goes with the boho theme. Macrame is actually very much in now. It's definitely in trend, and if you look up macrame on Etsy or on eBay, the prices for these things are expensive. And this is a vintage macrame lamp. And just for the lampshade alone for macrame, it could run you about $30 to $50 if it's vintage. And that's just for like a basic macrame lampshade. And this guy has beads. It's very detailed. As you can see, it is very, very detailed. Jose did not appreciate this part here, the fuzzy bits at the end, but I think it's a nice, charming detail. He doesn't agree. However, I love the neutral colors. I love all of the details. I love this part here. Macrame is a handmade art, and I love it. I love this part here, the lamp as well. I always forget the name to this. I want to say Felice Venice. I don't know. But you guys can tell me in the comments what this part is called. But it has a nice detail to it. And I love when lamps include light bulbs. That's always a bonus. And a couple of the lamps that I showed you came with light bulbs, which is always nice. What's also really good, if the lamp has a light bulb in it already, you can ask the store owner or someone who works at the store if you can test out the lamp, and that's a good way to figure out if the lamp works or not. But it has this wooden base, and yeah, it's just a really nice, beautiful piece. Definitely another statement piece. But what can I say? It was love at first sight. It really was. So the next item is another larger item, and you kind of saw it in the background there. But it's this vase, and we got this vase at the Goodwill. Jose fell in love with it. I do think it's a bit overpriced because it was $12. However, it is a pretty hefty piece, and I do like the paint chipping. I like that sort of distressed look. But maybe down the line I will repaint this. But Jose really likes the colors, so maybe I will keep it as is. But yeah, it's really, really nice. As you can see, it has colors of yellow. I think this was painted. I don't think the vase was always this color yellow. It could have been. But I do think that this was just a brown vase, and then they painted it and added a splash of yellow to it, which I do like the contrasting colors. It is very nice. So $12, I don't know if I would have paid $12 for this, but because I really liked it, so he paid the $12 for it. But vases do tend to go for a pretty high price, and I want to say that this is clay, and if it is clay, then I can definitely see why this is a bit on the pricier side, but it is a rather large vase, so I don't really have much complaints. I do like this. I think it will go great in our basement, so there's that. I purchased a lot of baskets on this thrifting trip. So the first basket is this one here, and this is a good decent size. So this is a basket that I will just, sit down on the floor, and I can put our umbrellas inside of here. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do with this. This is just going to be my umbrella holder. It has one handle here, as you can see, and it has a narrow neck as it reaches up to the top and a wider body. And yeah, I really like the shape of it. It's in really good condition. Sometimes I won't buy a basket if it's too broken or I feel like someone's gonna get a splinter. But this piece is pretty good. There's just one piece right here that sticks out, which is fine by me. For this room, I am in the hunt for wicker or rattan, and I believe that's how you pronounce it, Rattan. But I found this wall hanging for $2 at the Goodwill. I thought $2 was a good price for this. It does need some fixing. Some of the little mirrored gems has fallen off, so there are a few missing pieces here. But overall, I think it will go beautifully with the theme, and I love peacocks, and I just love this design so much. I think I'm going to either replace these mirrored gems with sequins or keep them as is, but I really like this. For $2, I thought it was a pretty good score, and I want to do a whole wall of baskets, like wall hanging baskets. So I'm on the hunt for like flat baskets in which I can hang up. So that is a project. I just got finished unwrapping all of the smaller pieces that I purchased, and I am sweating something fierce right now. So I'm going to share some of the small stuff with you right now, since I've just been sharing the bigger pieces, and we'll get back to the art wall hangings that I got at the end. Okay, so I love butterflies. I love anything with the moon or the sun. I love anything that involves animals, really, and I love anything with flowers or botanical stuff. That's sort of my thing. So I got this. It's like a butterfly stained glass. I think that's what you call it. But it's really, really pretty. It looks, handmade, in which it is, and I love that look. So this was just $2 at the Goodwill. I thought it was a good price, and it's just a little dainty piece that I can hang by my window, and yeah, I think it's simple but pretty. I love the colors, purple and like this rusted sort of red. Very, very nice. So that's one of the smaller things that I got. The next thing is this. I'm not sure what you would call this, but just a simple decor piece. I believe that this is a vintage. It looks so from the back. It looks like it would be made from brass, but I can't say for sure. But this was $2 at the Goodwill. Again, I love anything with animals, and I love elephants, and if the elephant in the image has its trunk up, then that is good luck. Some of the paint is chipping, but that doesn't bother me. I love the colors. It's definitely boho, and I can't wait to do something fun with that. And then I got these. I believe that these are made out of clay. They're like pottery. And one of them said $3 and one of them said $1. So she just gave me both for $1, which was really nice because they're pretty much the same thing. They are the same thing, but for some reason they priced this for $3. There's no chipping on this one, so but I'm gonna use this for candles, and I just loved the colors and just the shapes. It's kind of like abstract, looks like it could be a floral design, but it's pretty much abstract. And it's just colors of blue, some green, and yeah, it's really nice. It's like a gray, almost green, with speckles of brown. So that is that. And here we have another candle holder, and I love the floral design here with some nice pops of color. We have this sort of poppy coral, this purple lavender shade, and this marigold yellow shade. And I like the gold details as well, and the gold scalloped detailing around the edges. And this was only $2 at the Goodwill, so another good find. And I think I'm going to put like an orange candle in here, a nice pop of color in here, a rich pop of color. And I got these jars. I love the colors of red and yellow together, and I wanted some rich colors in this room as well. I wanted a lot of neutral, but also some fun, rich, like gem tones, and these definitely fit the bill. And I can store stuff in here, which is always nice. So I'm not quite sure what I will be storing in here, but I will make use out of them. They had a bunch of these in different sizes and different shapes, but I decided to go with these. They had smaller ones, larger ones. But these are perfect. So $2 each, pretty good deal. And going along with those colors, I found this at Savers, and this was $5.99, so $6, which I think is a pretty good price. This was in the kitchen section of Savers. Sometimes I find these things in the decor section of Savers, but I'm glad I went to the kitchen section and I scored this piece. I love this color so much. I have a couple goblets in this color as well, and I'm just very much attracted to this color. I love the intricate design. It looks like there's grapes on here. One set of grapes, another set of grapes, another set of grapes, and another set of grapes. And you can see the leaves as well. And this is in perfect condition. Really beautiful. Love, love, love the color. And I found this one at Goodwill. A smaller version. Loved the color. And this was $3. It kind of looks like a genie bottle. Kind of Mediterranean, which I love. So there's that. I also purchased this pottery plate, and you can see the color theme here. But again, it has that beautiful marigold, that mustard color, and then the trimming is a nice rusty sort of burgundy color. Very beautiful. Love the floral pattern. This was $15. Not sure where this was sold, but it was originally $15 and I got this for $8, which I think is a pretty fair price. And it's pretty heavy. And I love these things to place a plant and two other things on the side of the plant, because I feel like 3 is the perfect number for something like this. So the next thing, I got this at Savers. It was $2.99. I love things in brass for some reason. It's definitely heavy. It's got some weight to it. And it's this green apple. And it has, again, a floral pattern, which I love. And it has pink flowers, green foliage. Very, very nice. So it was $2.99. It did have the original price here, but I can't see it. And I love little knickknacks like this, especially where they have a little dip to them. So they're like a little dish, and you can put your keys in here, or it's sort of like a catch-all kind of dish, earrings, jewelry, whatever in here. So I love this so much. Very good find in my opinion. The next thing that I got is a set, and I just couldn't pass these up. I don't know, I fell in love with them. They're not vintage or antique. They're made in China. They're sort of like a faux vintage piece. And it looks like this. They are mirrored, so let me not blind you. And you can put a candle here. And here we have an angel. One of the angel's wings is broken off, but that is fine. I may repaint this into a gold, and this may go in my daughter's room, but I'm not quite sure yet. But I do really like these a lot, and this is the other piece, and both wings are broken off here, but that's completely fine. I think I'm going to actually take off the wings on the other one so that they're matching with this one, and just do a complete repainting, clean them because they are super, super dusty. So for the pair, it was $6, which for a mirrored wall hanging, it's a pretty good deal, and I get both. I love the basket details here, and these were a filigree design. It's really, really pretty, and I think once I clean it up, paint it, it will come back to life. So with this next thing, I think I'm going to put this in my bathroom, but it's just this ceramic napkin holder. It basically disguises an ugly tissue box. So you just place your tissue box inside of here, and voila, brand new. This was $8, kind of pricey. It was from Goodwill, but I couldn't pass it up. I really, really like this piece, and I've actually been on the hunt to find something like this at a secondhand shop because these can be a little pricey, and I love the design. I saw this. This was one of the first things that I saw at Savers, and I just knew that it was going to be a good trip. So I believe this is just a handmade piece. Someone made this, and this was $2.99, and they just wrapped this like burlap string all throughout this glass bottle and applied this lace and this charm, this moon charm that I am obsessed with. And it has this little stone in the center. I'm pretty sure it's a faux stone, maybe made out of plastic, but yes, I love this. This was a total score in my opinion. So me, and so what I'm looking for. And then this was the second thing that I found, and this is actually an olive oil container, I guess. It says Olio Sanremo de Olba since 1880, 100% pure virgin olive oil. And I love it because you have the picture on this side and you have the same picture on the other side. Sometimes you'll find that the image is just on one side and not the other, so I like that it's cohesive and it's just so cute. It's like a little watering can, but it had olive oil in it, maybe. Or maybe it was just a decorative piece made to look like olive oil was in here or something. Not quite sure. Here is a close-up of the image in case you want to see it up close. I love that. I love the image of the sun and this woman just lounging about in her garden. We have a lion for you Leos out there. Yeah, really cool. I found this basket. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I loved what it was all about. So this is a handmade basket from Ghana, and it says handmade by Apana. And this is a blessing basket from the Blessing Basket Project. And this was $3.99. It says here, the Blessing Basket Project is about one thing: helping artisans we serve sustainably graduate from poverty. Through their entrepreneurial spirit and our prosperity wages, model your purchase ends poverty for Apana. So this was already paid for, and someone paid $23.50, and they paid it forward. So you can see inside it has this sticker that says the Blessing Basket made by Apana Akansigi. And there's actually a website, theblessingbasket.org. But I love all the colors: turquoise, chartreuse. We have again that rustic color, that rusty red. We have cobalt blue, or like a navy blue. And I love this handle here. I'm not sure if it's leather. But it sounds really nice. So I may just put this in my downstairs bathroom and put washcloths and things like that. Not quite sure just yet. I found this pot and I thought that it was beautiful, and I feel like it was very underpriced because I only paid $4 at the Goodwill, but I am not complaining. I love the design. It's made out of, I believe, a ceramic, and I love the base, and I'm not quite sure what flowers these are. maybe lilies. But it's really, really pretty. And with the pop of green to the white, it's just such a pretty combination. So I can't wait to put a plant in this. And I cannot believe I paid only $4 for this. It's really, really nice. I also found this plate as well, that again I will use the same way as the pottery plate. And it says, free, this classic design serving tray with the purchase of one king-size spick and span. That is so funny. And this was $2 at the Goodwill. I didn't say that. And I loved the intricacy of this design. I love the colors. Again, it's very boho. The chevron trim, or the zigzag trim, and the floral design. Really pretty. I guess I'll show you what I would do with this. So I have this pot right here. So I have this plant right here. I just purchased this pewter pot, and I paid $2.99 at Savers, and it goes perfectly with this plant. This is a bush on fire crouton plant, very vibrant in color, and I only paid $2 something for this, which is really awesome. So I would place this in here. And then I would place something like this in here as well. And something like that. Or something a little bigger and bulkier, but you kind of get where I'm going here. 3 is the perfect number for something like this. You can probably get away with 4, but then it would be a bit too cluttered. If you put too much stuff in this plate, then the plate just kind of gets lost, and you want the plate to also be a decorative touch to your room as well. You don't want it to just serve a purpose, but you want it to give something to the room as well. I also got this pot as well. It's a copper pot, and I paid $1.99 at Savers. And yeah, I think it looks beautiful with this plant. It's like a lighter shade. Can you see that gnat just flying around? But this is a jelly, and it's from South America. Yeah, very, very nice. And you know, these sort of things are on trend right now, and anything in trend is just completely overpriced at regular stores like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Pure One Imports, places like that. Like, I don't like those places at all because they're just so overpriced, and you can find something better quality and cheaper at a secondhand store that's still going to give you the same sort of aesthetic that you're going for. Now, I also got this piece, and it's not something that I would typically get. However, I loved the colors, and I thought that it would fit in somehow, and I love, again, anything with animals. And so I saw this turtle, and it just grabbed my attention, and I just said, I'm just gonna take you home. It has this like faux crackled glass. It's really just made out of plastic, and believe it or not, this is a Home Goods purchase. Well, I didn't buy it at Home Goods, but it's from Home Goods, and I paid $5.50 for this, I think. Yeah, or just $5, but yeah, I really like it. It's just a nice little decor piece. I mean, it doesn't have any function, but it's super, super cute, and sometimes things don't have to have a function. So, hello. I wonder what the original price was. It doesn't say. But it's a good weight. It's a good weight. Okay, so I got a couple of baskets along with plants. I need to change the actual pots though, so they can fit better in the basket. But I got this basket, and I believe I got this at Savers for $1.99, and I got this plant to go with it. And I got all these plants at Walmart, and I believe I paid just $5 for this. And this plant actually purifies the air. I feel like plants are very inexpensive, and they give so much value to a room. They just make your room look so happy and so good. So there's that. I got this basket. I don't have a plant for it yet, but I got this at Goodwill for $2. And I like the color of this. So I got that. Really random, but this was in here. I also got these as well. These are just coasters, and they were just $1 each, so I got them for $4. And they just have, well, what it looks like to me, dragonflies, but it could just be like a floral design. It's very flashy, so I don't want to blind you, but I do like these. So I got this fern, which I dropped trying to bring all these plants over here. That is the life of a YouTuber. You buy things, you try to show them to your friends, and you break them before you can show them to them. But anyways, this is the fern that I got. It's gonna go in this basket. I think it's gonna go well with this basket. I do need to rehome this though, because it doesn't really fit in here. But such a beautiful fern. And fern actually means sincere. So I love the meaning of ferns. So there's that. What else? I got this basket. This was just $1 at the Goodwill. And this plant is going to go in this basket. And this plant, in case you guys are wondering if I can find it, this is a peperomia plant. The actual leaves are very, very thick, very substantial. Okay, and then I got this plant. So this plant is a Dracula plant. It's gonna go in this basket. I'm actually not too sure about this basket. I like it. I got this for $1 at the Goodwill, so a good deal. And then the last basket and plant is this. I paid $5 for this basket, kind of pricey, but I love the basket. I love the design, so I bought it anyways. And this plant is just gorgeous. I don't know why this screams like Jurassic Park to me. I feel like this is like a dinosaur plant. It's so cool looking. And this one is crouton. Those are all the plants that I got, but I'm kind of obsessed with plants now, so I'm gonna need more. I want to get a bamboo plant next, and maybe like a bonsai tree, but I don't know how hard a bonsai tree is to take care of, so if it's too complex, then I probably won't get it. So I'm just gonna finish up with some of the wall hangings and art stuff that I got, frames, things like that. So I got this. It was $3, and I'm just going to put a picture of both my daughters in here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to add some other flowers in here. But these are actual dried flowers, which is kind of cool. But I can hang this up, or I can just put this on a table, on a desk, something like that. So there's that. So as you guys know, I love butterflies, so I saw this and I had to have it. It says here on the back it's by R.J. Noble. I haven't heard of him, but I got this at Goodwill for $4, and it has these two pegs here, so I can hook something on here. I can hang something on here, I should say. But yeah, love the colors, love everything about it. I'm into that sort of like natural wood kind of look. So, especially for the basement, I have the wood walls already. So next wall art is this here. It's made out of copper. I got this at the Goodwill for $6, and I just fell in love with it. It has 3 songbirds on here. And it says Lucerne here at the bottom. And when I was at Savers, I saw a couple of things with Lucerne. I'm not sure if that's an artist. This was $6. And I know that some of the pieces that had the signing of Lucerne were kind of a little high in price at Savers. So I don't really know, but I loved it. That's what it looks like. It's dusty, it needs to be cleaned, but so happy to have found that. I found this and I thought it was very interesting. I saw this at the Goodwill, got this for $2, and again, I love the natural wood look. I love flowers, so this is just right up my alley. And then I saw this also at the Goodwill, and this was for $3. Yeah, $3, and it's just a larger version of the same thing. I wish that I could find another one so I can have them side by side, a nice little trio, but that's all I could find. I actually looked for the other one, but there wasn't another one. I may paint this. I may paint the frame white, or just spray paint the entire thing white, and then add some gold touches to the flowers and do something like that. But I do like the natural wood look, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I know that if I painted this, it would just look so stunning. So I don't know. Decision. I saw this, and it's not like a beautiful art piece or anything, but what it says is absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad I actually took the time to read it and I didn't look past it. But I'll read it to you. It says, anyway, people are unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. People favor underdogs but follow only top dogs. Fight for some underdogs anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People really need help but may attack you if you help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best you have and you'll get kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best you have got anyway. So, I just thought it was a very nice message. Basically, give to the world what you would like to receive from others, but don't just do it to get it in return. Just do it because it's the right thing. I got this, and it looks like a page from, I don't know, an old book or an old calendar. But it says May on the top, and I love this foliage scene here, this flower scene. And it says in the back, product of Reliable, Newark, New Jersey. So got that for $2.99. I love the frame. And then I got this one. This one I believe says June. Yeah, June. And I believe it's the same design. No, it's a little bit different. So I love that. And it has these numbers here, all the way up to 34. So yeah, it's like different flowers. And we are coming to an end. So one of the larger pieces that I got, and you probably can't even see the entire thing, but is this painting here. And it is an actual painting. Someone painted this on this canvas, and I loved everything about it. I love the image, the colors. I don't know if I'm going to keep the frame this mauve. I do love it though, but if I do change it, I'll just spray paint this gold, and I think it would definitely make this picture pop, but I don't want to ruin this picture either. So I don't really know. The mauve does go really nicely though, and I also picked up a mauve pillow at Savers, no, Goodwill. That I don't know if I'll have time to share with you, because this is a long haul. This one is even more huge, but I love this so much. You're not really going to see what's going on here, but it's an image of a mother and her child. You can probably see it better like that. But she looks so beautiful, and her baby looks so beautiful. And I love all the colors. It looks very bohemian as well, the style of it. On the bottom it says that right there. I can't really read it right now, but that's what it says. And I will definitely have to change this to a different frame, because this part is breaking, or just change the plexiglass, I think it's called. But yeah, such a great find. I forgot how much I paid for this, but we did get this at Goodwill. There you go. You can kind of see the image there. And the last one we also got at Goodwill. And Jose liked this for the frame, so we may just use the frame for something else. The image is really nice as well. It's just not something that is particularly my style. However, I may just keep it as is. I don't know. What do you guys think? I love the scene. It is beautiful. So I don't know yet, but I loved this frame. It is in such good condition. It's made out of wood, and I love the detailing. Very, very nice. So, I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but the picture is still really, really nice, so I don't know, I might as well just share the pillow that I got at Goodwill. So, it's a really, really pretty light mauve in this gorgeous velvet. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this thrifty and hopefully tingly haul. It was a bit impromptu, but I really wanted to share these things with you guys. And if you would like to see more of my thrifting escapades, then let me know in the comments comments down below. And also let me know what was your favorite thing that I purchased, and what was the least favorite thing that I purchased. And if you have recently gone thrifting, let me know of any cool finds that you discovered. And as always, love you to the moon and back.